everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Crack That Turning Problems into Solutions. This is me Priyasha and today I am up with the day 8 of the CMAT special workshop where we will be discussing about the important quant topics related to CMAT. But before that, let me tell you about the Unacademy's new batches for CAT 2022, the Excellence batch and the Mission Success batch. So if you're planning to get a streamlined preparation where you need not worry about what to study, where to study from, then you can surely get started with these tutors because they will be guiding you where to get started from, what are the weak areas, what are the most expected questions in this examination, and like this you would be getting a very streamlined preparation strategy from these tutors along with the best concepts ever. But for this you would need a subscription. So for enrolling into this you would be needing a subscription, and for subscription nothing can be a better time than now because they are running exciting offers for their CAT and their OMET aspirants where they are providing free complimentary campus placement subscription along with the CAT subscription if you are going for 12 months or more. So this is not just one single reason why you should enroll yourself immediately. Rather, the other reason is that they are very soon expecting a price hike in their CAT subscription. So when they themselves are saying that they are going to raise their prices, why to go and think that I will be taking up a subscription 1 month later or something like that? You should take the subscription right now so that you get reduced prices, great offers, and at the same time get the same features as others will be getting in near future at a higher rate. So please check the link in the description box for enrolling into the batches which I mentioned earlier and to get yourself a subscription right there. And don't forget to use my code Priyasha10 because you would be getting an additional instant discount of 10% at the present reduced price of the CAT subscription. So don't miss out this opportunity, guys. Make sure you use this opportunity. And now let's get our video started. Hello everyone. So this is the day 8 of the CMAT special workshop in which we'll be discussing the important quant topics for the CMAT examination. So we'll have a broad classification. After that, I'll be coming up with specific chapters which are most frequently asked in the CMAT examination. So I went through a lot of CMAT previous year question papers. I went through many, different types of mocks provided by the different organizations for CMAT, and I came up with this kind of a table where I thought that these important topics will really help you. There are very few days left for the CMAT examination, so if right now you're planning to prepare something for the from the quants end, then you should be doing it very much chapter specifically because that will help you in boosting up your preparation, and in lesser amount of time you will be focusing on those major areas from where you are expecting maximum questions from. So we will be having a broader classification topic wise, and then I will come down to the chapter description one by one. All right, so we'll get started immediately, and we'll get started with the most frequently asked question in CMAT, and that's the section of geometry and mensuration combined. Okay, geometry and mensuration combined gives you many questions. Okay, like around out of 25 questions if you expect, like see previous time we were having 25 questions, this time onwards we are expecting 20 questions. Okay, so keeping the previous year number in mind, somewhere around 7 questions, 8 questions were there from the geometry mensuration section, which is close enough to around 28% to 30% of the paper. So 28 to 30% of the paper you can expect to be geometry and mensuration. Now, as I mentioned that under this topic, there are a couple of things which they ask you. Okay, and the first thing which they will focus on with respect to geometry, the like in maximum papers I have seen that whenever they give a triangle based questions they are applying the Pythagoras theorem to it. Okay, so what you need to do is you no need to learn Pythagoras theorem. What you need to learn is Pythagoras triplets. Okay, so there are many triplets which will help you a lot. Okay, and for making your calculations faster, what you can do is you can actually remember these triplets or triples, some common triples, okay, which are very, very common, and then their multiples will of course be the Pythagoras triplets only, like 3, 4, 5. We know that 3, 4, 5 is a Pythagoras triplet, so all the multiples like 6, 8, 10 will also be a Pythagorean triplet. Similarly, for 3, 4, 5, after that we have 5, 12, 13. These are some commonly known Pythagoras triplets. 6, 10, 6, 8, 10 is the multiple. Then we have 3, 12, 15, which is the multiple. So, of course, the multiples will no need to learn the multiples separately, but you can learn the Pythagoras triplets, which are very, very common, and that you can easily find in the net. Just type it down and you can get the list. पाइथागोरस ट्रिपलेट्स याद करने से फायदा हमें किस बात का होता है? फायदा हमें ये हो जाता है कि हम बस ट्रायंगल को देखते ही उसकी हाइपोटेनस निकाल लेते हैं या फिर कोई भी मिसिंग साइड निकाल लेते हैं, एंड दिस विल इवेंचुअली बी वेरी हेल्पफुल इन ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस आल्सो. ज्यादा ट्रिग्नोमेट्री के क्वेश्चंस नहीं आएंगे, यू कैन रेयरली एक्सपेक्ट वन क्वेश्चन, बट अगर आते हैं तो दैट्स फ्रॉम द triplet area only. Then mensuration actually is a formula oriented chapter, guys. So in case you are preparing for the CMAT quant section, आप please mensuration पे ध्यान दीजिएगा and just try to cover mensuration as much as you can with respect to the formulas only. कुछ नहीं करना है आपको, बस आपको formulas पे ध्यान देना है. And one favorite section of CMAT in mensuration is cylinder, one favorite figure. So cylinder is a favorite figure, and you will not believe me, but past 6 years के paper अगर आप उठा कर देख लो, you would see that they have surely given one question from the cylinder area. Either its curved surface area or its total surface area or its volume or anything like that. But cylinder उनके most favorite topics में से एक आता है. So if you are planning, so make sure you give first attention to geometry and mensuration chapters while planning out or while solving the quant questions in the CMAT, and then in the specifically in geometry as well, these are the few things you need to pay attention to. And अगर आपकी ये चीज कवर हो जाती है, then you can very well move to the other topics. And remember one thing, guys, if this is the first examination in the entire calendar which you are giving for the MBA preparation, then of course you need to do it from the scratch. But अगर आपने CAT 2021 दिया था, and between CAT 2021 and CMAT you have given other examinations as well, then in that case you need not worry, because उस केस में आपके already fundamentals काफी clear हैं. You just need to have a revision based on the formula based questions, that's all. Now, moving next to the second most essential chapter which you should focus on, and that is the arithmetic section. Arithmetic section हर examination में important होता है, no doubt. And when I say arithmetic section, I talk about the questions like time, speed, distance, time and work, things like that, CI, SI, etc. Okay. So आपको इन chapters पे ध्यान देना है. Percentages, averages, mixtures, ratios, ये सारे चैप्टर्स अरिथमेटिक के अंदर आते हैं. एंड द कॉम्पोजिशन ऑफ अरिथमेटिक क्वेश्चंस इन योर एग्जामिनेशन इज समवेयर अराउंड 25%. तो आप अराउंड 25% का पेपर एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हो कि 1/4 पेपर आपका सिर्फ अरिथमेटिक सेक्शन से ही आएगा. एंड इस अरिथमेटिक सेक्शन में द वेरियस सेक्शंस फ्रॉम विच यू गेट क्वेश्चंस इज ऑफ कोर्स द टू वेरी वेरी कॉमन सेक्शंस, दैट इज TNW, time and work, time, speed, distance. Okay. Then ratios, percentages and averages are very very commonly asked, और इस पे ना concept based questions होंगे. So don't expect any formula based question here. Concept based questions होंगे. Suppose average में ही that the existing average of 10 people is given to you, and one average was miscalculated, one number was miscalculated, so you need to delete that and then add the new one, or the increase in the average. इस तरह के questions are specifically asked in the CMAT examination, जो आपकी general calculation check करते हैं. So this kind of questions you can surely expect. Something which has been seen over a period of years in the past question papers is mixtures as well. So if you know, mixtures में एक बहुत special formula होता है for the type of questions where we are replacing the juice or the liquid with water. So we are taking out, like we have a container of 500 liters of juice and we are replacing with every time we are just replacing 10 liters of juice with 10 liters of water. So kitne liters of juice bach gaya? These kind of questions have a formula. Okay, and if you have guys, for this yes, for this I really want to tell you that there are a couple of videos lined up already in my QA playlist and my DI playlist. So if you are interested enough to have a revision video, I have couple of revision videos already lined up in my QA list. So please go and check that out. Okay, you will get to have a nice set of information regarding these topics like TNW, TSD के तो डिटेल में मैंने काफी क्वेश्चंस लिए हैं, एंड मेंसुरेशन का रिवीजन वीडियो अवेलेबल है, ज्योमेट्री का रिवीजन वीडियो अवेलेबल है. All right, so make sure you go and check them out. Percentage का revision video available है, and averages का भी है. So in case in mixtures का भी वो formula जो मैं यहाँ बोल रही हूँ, I have taken that up. So in case you need those assistance, you can surely go and check my QA playlist and my DI playlist. I'll be forwarding the links in the first comment as well as in the description box and the end screen of this video as well. Okay, so make sure you watch the videos and have a quick revision of the same concepts. So these are the arithmetic concepts which you need to pay attention. ये यहाँ से questions surely आपको मिलेंगे ही मिलेंगे. Okay, so this makes up around 55% of your पेपर. यानी ज्योमेट्री, मेंसुरेशन एंड अरिथमेटिक पर अगर आप काम करते हो फॉर द नेक्स्ट लेट्स से 6 days, सो आप देखोगे कि आप अपने आप को मोर देन हाफ ऑफ द पेपर के लिए रेडी कर चुके हो. एंड व्हेन यू आर रेडी फॉर मोर देन हाफ ऑफ द पेपर, देयर इज अ कॉन्फिडेंस अराउंड विच यू कैन से दैट ओके, अब तो आई कैन गेट दिस. एंड व्हेन दैट कॉन्फिडेंस पॉप्स इन, you know, you are the best, you know, and that's the point when you realize that okay, अब हमें काफी स्मूथली जाना है और करना है. अब जो नेक्स्ट टॉपिक है वो एक्चुअली गोज इन द सेम वेटेज, मॉडर्न मैथमेटिक्स एंड एल्जेब्रा बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस. ओके, एल्जेब्रा बेस्ड क्वेश्चन अगेन एरिथमेटिक की तरह ही बहुत ही वी कैन से दैट it's divided very finely, or you can say that काफी conceptual based questions आते हैं. और algebra बस नाम सुनने के लिए difficult लगता है, but algebra is nothing but finding x, and x can be in any form, like ages based question हो सकता है, capacity based question हो सकती है, any kind of question you can expect in algebra, provided some numbers will be given and one missing number is to be found, and that's algebra. एंड एल्जेब्रा काफी बेसिक है. एल्जेब्रा के लिए आपको सेपरेटली कोई प्रिपरेशन करने की जरूरत नहीं है. 15% ऑफ योर पेपर कंप्राइजेस ऑफ एल्जेब्रा बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस. ओके, सो मेक श्योर कि आप एल्जेब्रा के लिए कुछ अलग से प्रैक्टिस ना करो. You just need to do it. One day of practice on algebra would be more than enough for covering the questions of algebra in the examination as well. But modern maths is a topic where I have seen people like really tensed and worried about modern mathematics. What comes under modern mathematics? Modern mathematics अपने अंदर बहुत कुछ ले आता है. It can include inequality, coordinate geometry, even okay, things like that. And one topic of arithmetic which I forgot to mention is PNL. That is, PNL stands for profit and loss. Okay, प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस पे भी आप क्वेश्चंस एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हो. मैं कुछ टॉपिक्स का नाम अलग से लूंगी वंस आई कंप्लीट दिस बेसिक डिवीजन. इसके बाद वेन डायग्राम के ऊपर क्वेश्चंस हैं जो आपको मॉडर्न मैथमेटिक्स में आ सकते हैं. सो यू कैन जस्ट नोट इट डाउन दैट वेन डायग्राम्स इज वन सच टॉपिक. ओके, after Venn diagrams you can expect the coordinate geometry, then you can expect the inequalities based questions. Okay, and even quadratic. Okay, quadratic को भी मैं modern math के अंदर ही ले रही हूँ. These type of questions, one each from each category. So if you are feeling, and wait a second, functions, how can I forget functions? Okay, so just to let you know, and sequences and series as well, like APGP, that one. Okay, so जस्ट टू टेल यू कि इन सारे टॉपिक्स में से, क्योंकि हमारे पास डेज काफी कम है, एंड राइट नाउ इफ यू गेट डाउन विथ योर बुक्स एंड स्टार्ट लर्निंग द टॉपिक, काफी टाइम लग सकता है. सी एपीजीपी के लिए मैं ये नहीं बोलूंगी क्योंकि एपीजीपी वर्क्स बाय फॉर्मूला, कंप्लीट बाय फॉर्मूला. ओके, इफ यू नो द फॉर्मूला of the sum of the nth term till the nth term of the series, you can do it. You know how to find out the nth term of the series, you can do it. So ये formula based है, तो of course इस chapter को आप एक बार देख लेना for sure. Okay, quadratic भी formula based ही है ऑलमोस्ट 80%. सो अगर आप, और आपने सब बचपन से करते आए हो आप, तो इसीलिए आपको प्रॉब्लम भी नहीं होनी चाहिए. तो इफ यू नो टू फाइंड आउट द रूट्स, दैट वुड बी इनफ. एंड वेन डायग्राम ऑल्सो इज अ पार्ट ऑफ वन टाइप क्वेश्चन ओनली. उसमें 4 टाइप के क्वेश्चन आते हैं ब्रॉडली. इफ यू आर अवेयर ऑफ दोज 4 टाइप्स, यू कैन हैव अ लुक ऑन देम. तो ये कुछ ऐसे चैप्टर्स है जिन्हें फॉर श्योर आप एक बार देख लेना ही. बट द अदर चैप्टर्स लाइक कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री, इनइक्वालिटीज एंड फंक्शंस, अगर वो completely आपके लिए न्यू है, then I would not suggest you getting into this new chapter right now when only few days are left for your examination. But just have a look overview. Okay, काफी सारे फॉर्मूला बुक्स आते हैं नेट पे, काफी पीडीएफ्स मिल जाएंगे आपको फ्री नेट पे. अगर उन फॉर्मूला बुक्स, हैंड बुक्स एंड कंपाइल्ड नोट्स से आपका कोई काम बनता है, then that's more than enough. But don't sit and like give one day each to these questions, because एक क्वेश्चन के लिए एक दिन देना is not a good deal right now. Okay, now moving next to the next topic. So we have covered the most important geometry mensuration, the second most important arithmetic, and the third most important algebra and modern maths. Next in the line comes up a little less important topic like data interpretation. Okay, so डेटा इंटरप्रिटेशन में वेटेज काफी है. ऐसे नहीं कह सकते कि डेटा वेटेज नहीं है. कई बार 3 क्वेश्चंस आते हैं, कभी कभी 5 क्वेश्चंस भी आ जाते हैं. बट दिस टाइम व्हेन यू आर एक्सपेक्टिंग ओनली 20 क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम दिस सेक्शन, आई डोंट थिंक दैट दे विल गिव यू 5 क्वेश्चन वाला डेटा इंटरप्रिटेशन सेट, बट दे विल श्योरली गिव यू अ 3 क्वेश्चंस वाला सेट. ओके, सो इफ दे गिव यू अ 3 क्वेश्चन सेट, then you know what to do, right? It's somewhere around again 10 to 15% or 15 to 20% kind of division. Okay, data interpretation में आपको इतने परसेंट, लाइक 3 से 5 क्वेश्चंस मैक्सिमम आ जाएंगे. तो डेटा इंटरप्रिटेशन जनरली they love pie charts. So guys, as I already mentioned that you can check out my DI playlist as well. I have taken in detail the spider chart, pie chart, bar chart, okay, line chart. So definitely go and check that out. Percentages पे based होंगे सारे questions आपके data interpretation section के. So how you're supposed to work in that, you can just have a look and determine. Okay, that's important. And then there is a miscellaneous category. So let me just cover up some important topics right now. So this was the major topic wise division. अब मैं आपको कुछ important topics बताने वाली हूँ with respect to the mathematics. Okay, which you need to pay attention, जो CMAT के favorite chapters के consideration में आता है. So CMAT के favorite chapter के consideration में for sure, अगर आप कुछ पढ़ो या ना पढ़ो, but आप surely पीएनएल के क्वेश्चंस जरूर करके जाना. दैट्स प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस. ओके, प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस से एक क्वेश्चन, दे विल श्योरली गिव यू वन क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस. And another very specific part of CMAT is the love for cylinders. Okay, so cylinder की formula along with cylinder, क्योंकि वो इतने साल से constantly cylinder देते आए हैं, तो ये भी possibility है of course कि वो इस बार कोन या क्यूब पे कूद जाए. बट नो प्रॉब्लम, स्टिल दिस इज एन इंडिकेशन दैट आपकी मेंसुरेशन स्ट्रांग होनी चाहिए. तो मेंसुरेशन के फॉर्मूलाज को एकदम प्यार से याद कर लीजिए and don't forget them, so that you can use them easily in 2 questions at least in your upcoming examination. Same goes to a very special type of question, which is BODMAS. Now you will say that we don't need to practice BODMAS, do we? Of course not. But BODMAS जब आपको decimal या fractions के term में दे दिया जाता है, तब वो थोड़ा lengthy हो जाता है. All right, so you just need to have the patience of keep solving this BODMAS question for around a minute or 2. तो उस पेशेंस को जनरेट करने के लिए या उस हैबिट को जनरेट करने के लिए यू जस्ट नीड टू प्रैक्टिस अराउंड 5 to 10 क्वेश्चंस ऑफ BODMAS which you get in the terms of division, decimals and fractions. Okay, जैसे कि एक टर्म न्यूमरेटर में है, एक लंबा सा इक्वेशन डिनोमिनेटर में है, तो you have to specifically solve the numerator, then the denominator, and then you have to divide them. That will give you the ultimate answer. इस तरह के lengthy BODMAS questions which are decimal or fraction based, आपको स्पेसिफिकली देखना होगा। ये आपको सीमैट के एग्जामिनेशन में स्पेशल मिलेगा कंपेयर टू दी अदर एग्जामिनेशन। और एक सेक्शन है जो मैंने नहीं इंक्लूड किया था अबव, दैट वाज सीआई एंड एसआई क्वेश्चंस। ओके, स्पेसिफिकली सीआई ज्यादा, बिकॉज कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस एक आपको जरूर मिलेंगे फॉर श्योर, सो यू हैव टू फोकस ऑन दैट सीआई एसआई पार्ट एज वेल। ओके, and time and work pay compared to time speed distance, compared to time speed distance, time and work उन्हें ज़्यादा पसंद है। And time and work pay, they will give you questions based on efficiency as well. Okay, efficiency, if you know, is that in a question, if I say that a boy can do a piece of work in 10 days and a girl can do a piece of work in 20 days, then यहाँ पे efficiency girl की half हो गई। तो efficiency पे based questions TNW में we can expect, okay, from the CMAT end. And very very basic thing which we all know but still do problem, like we still face problem, is percentages. Okay, percentage table आता है एक, where 1/10 is 10%, this type of thing. Okay, there is a table completely, 1/4 is 25%। तो ये टेबल को आप अच्छे से याद कर लो ताकि परसेंटेजेस की आपको प्रॉब्लम ना हो। डीआई का सेट बोल लो या फिर एक स्पेसिफिक परसेंटेजेस बेस्ड क्वेश्चन, दोनों ही केसेस में आपको ये यूज आएगा। या दैट मीन्स आउट ऑफ 20 क्वेश्चंस यू कैन यूज दिस परसेंटेज टेबल इन अराउंड 5 और मोर क्वेश्चंस इन योर एग्जाम। सो मेक श्योर कि अभी लास्ट मोमेंट में यू फोकस ऑन लर्निंग द परसेंटेज टेबल। And I think I have covered almost all. Yeah, there are some questions from the number system as well. So वो जो miscellaneous section में आपको बोल रही थी, that was the number system section. Number system से कैसे questions आते हैं? Number system से आपको HCF, LCM related questions मिल सकते हैं। आपको remainder not for the exponent form जो हमें दूसरे एग्जाम्स में आता है, like 2 to the power 20 divided by 5 का remainder क्या होगा? Not questions like that, but remainder questions can be based on the simple word problems of number system. Okay, word problems of number system, जिसे थोड़ा बहुत algebra का part भी कहा जा सकता है। Those type of questions, like which is the greatest 4-digit number which is divisible by a certain number, तो ये भी HCF LCM के help से हम लोग solve कर ही सकते हैं। तो basically these type of questions come under number system, and वो भी 1 or 2 you can expect in your examination. Venn diagrams I have already covered at the top in the modern mathematics section. Venn diagram से भी एक question आप expect कर सकते हो। तो Venn diagram पे भी specifically ध्यान दे देना। Venn diagram पे based आपको क्वेश्चंस आ ही सकते हैं। सो बस यही है वो सारे इंपॉर्टेंट चैप्टर्स जिन पर आपको लास्ट फ्यू डेज में फोकस करना है। मेक श्योर आप इस कंपाइल्ड एरिया के बाहर ना जाओ। इसमें काफी चैप्टर्स हैं, बट इफ यू लुक एट दी topics in your book and then look at this topics which is there on your screen, you would realize कि ये काफी limited है। and make sure आप like if on a daily basis you're practicing the quant questions, I guess somewhere around practicing 30 questions will be more than enough from various varieties, like 5 questions from this section, 10 questions from this section. So बस practice में रहो, solving की practice में रहोगे तो solving these type of questions will be very simple. So that's all for this video, guys. So if you like this video, please like this video, share it with more and more people. And if you are new to this channel, then please subscribe to the channel as well. I'll be coming up with more such videos. Till then, please take care of yourself and thank you so much for watching.